welcome to my channel. This reading goes out to Aquarius moon. So, as I like to say, take what resonates and discard the rest. Let's see what we have. Interesting. Now, I've been flowing more with intuitive and not just so much meanings. I know a lot of people might not like that, but it is what it is. We have the Lovers, the Nine of Swords, the Chariot, the Moon, the Star, and the Three of Wands. The Lovers automatically, what I'm getting from it, who doesn't love that Lover's energy? Who doesn't like attracting love into their life? Many of us have been hurt bad, but it's been proven that we have the ability to heal and to move on. Sometimes the hardest part of moving on is ourselves. And I feel that many people do want to move deeper into that lover's energy, but might, the past thoughts might arise. This person didn't treat you the best. That person didn't treat you the best. So you kind of lay up at night with the Nine of Swords, whether somebody is asking you out or whether you're going out to meet somebody. It's just that late night feeling that you might get. And what I'm also seeing is connecting to the Chariot is though you got to go forward into that love flow. Sometimes, you can go a little bit left, a little bit right, but you are on the right path. You are on the right path to attracting love into your life. Now, going back to the Lovers, as we say, we're going to get out of that Nine of Swords energy. You have the strength to get out of that Nine of Swords. You do have the strength. The strength is going to carry you through the Chariot energy into the Moon, which in this deck is about seeing through illusions. I like to also say looking beyond the veil, not so much the veil of, the spirits and what they say on Samhain or Halloween, but more on the aspect of seeing beyond the veil of self. Seeing beyond the past that might have hurt you. We've all been there. I'm still working through some of that myself, so we can all relate to that. But seeing through the veil, and really just looking beyond that and following the torch of guidance, whether that be through a goddess or just your inner knowing. I do sense though, because when this Moon card pops up, this is connected to a specific goddess. And I'm not one to normally say her name, but if you feel the call to work with a goddess that can help you get through these things, also teach you some pretty awesome stuff in the process, Hecate. But in general, understand that seeing through the illusions, the Moon can cast these. We all know how it is when we get a full moon. It's beautiful, but we all look over at that tree like, what the hell is that? We think it's something staring at us, then we walk over and it's a branch. But what I am seeing is that the one thing that's stopping you from attracting that love into your life or leading you deeper into love, and I'm pretty sure you already know this, is that Nine of Swords energy. The up at night, it's just not going to work. What's the point of me putting myself back out there? What's the point of me, and I'm really sensing that this has a lot to do with thought also. I'm an Aquarian moon, so, and I know each one's different, but me, when I go, man, my brain be going. So I can really relate to that Nine of Swords. And no matter how versed you are on your path, or no matter how, you may be going forward with it, you're going to have those days where you enter into the Nine of Swords. But the Chariot energy does already show the victory as well. And we know we pull the high priestess over here a lot. Would y'all just tap into the high priestess energy already, y'all? Just tap into it for me, please. Because I love her, but she be popping up every day looking at me, and I'm just like, ooh. So you got the high priestess and the moon. The high priestess in conjunction with the chariot is that you have the knowledge, the wisdom, and the guidance that you need to get through this time to rise above the clouds. And you have the knowledge, the guidance, and the clarity to move towards the lunar aspect, the moon. Now, for those that cast or work with the moon phases, you can understand that waning is waning, waxing is waxing, full is full, dark is dark, new is new. And there's a specific time for everything. Certain traditions might say you don't do crap on the dark moon. Personally, I try to do something on the dark moon and nothing happens. But though also the dark moon is great for specific honorings. You know, many might disagree, but there are phases in the moon that if you work with certain dark goddesses, that's their time. But I'm not too worried about the Nine of Swords because you got the Strength card on top of that. Now, I'm not going to lie, the more and more you start to go forward into this, seeing through the veil of illusions, but then just, you know, you might not feel worthy, you know, somebody might have really broke you down in the past. When you really start to engage in that, you're going to run into a huge healing. Now, you know, the star is about vulnerability in this deck. It's about just learning to flow with your emotions and understand that it might be a little hectic close to the surface, but at the same time, it leads into a depth of beauty. And when you step into that star energy, that healing energy, so forth and so on, you're actually going to start to bring the Three of Wands into your life, which is about manifesting your ships. And I do see that many of you are staring, looking at the horizon, saying, you know, where is this mystical, magical love that everyone talks about? Well, it's on the way, so I really won't worry too much, but you just got to get through that Nine of Swords. Now, again, this isn't as in love, as in romantic love. This isn't, you know, it's just love. You know, love gets confused at times with so many different things. You can love someone just passionately and y'all date and y'all just suck dating, but y'all become best friends. So I do see this as love. There'll be some tests in your healing as well. Four of Cups energy. And what I'm saying also is that during this healing, you might have some things knocked down. You might have some things, you know, kicked over. We all know how it works if you work with the spirits, so forth and so on. I'm not saying that this is connected to the actual spirits, as in bringing forth the ancestors or, you know, whatever, the Goetia, the Key of Solomon, whatever it may be that you work with. But I do see that your ancestors are going to cause you to really, 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 or if you don't work with the ancestors, that's fine. But that's what I heard this go around. So I'm going to test you. And it's not as during this healing process, it's not as a test to, like, you know, it's going to be kind of like a playful test. Like you might go out, gentlemen, and you might see a girl and you really, really like her, but you say no. And then you hear a little voice in your head saying, stop being a punk. And then she might turn around and just look at you. That sort of thing. Stepping out there and putting yourself out there can be very, very terrifying. I don't care what path you walk. I don't care what reader you go to, whether it's a hoodoo practitioner, a regular tarot reader, oracle reader. Everyone will tell you putting yourself out there is hard. That can be one of the most terrifying things that you ever do. Even on a simple term, putting yourself out there, even on a I'm gonna go try to get this job 4 states over, can be terrifying. But we all know the saying of when we got to put ourselves out there and step out of our comfort zones in order to manifest what it is that we truly want. And we have to put ourselves out there with passion sometimes, and we have to embrace this passionate healing. And we have to also understand that when it hits us, things will get knocked over. Our cups will get knocked over. Our emotions will be bumblefucked. Yes, I said that word. Don't you start teasing me, okay? That was a word that just came out the cut. But understand also that when, you know, you're coming out of it every time, every single time. That's all I can say. And you're going to have those days where you go off. You know, it's going to have those days where, you know what I'm saying, you say, screw that and tap into the Nine of Swords energy. What I'm here to tell you is that you're going to come out of that. You got the strength to actually come out of that. So love is on the horizon for you. And I don't mean romantic or, just love. Just be open to that and understand that you're going to go through it. But as you progress past this Nine of Swords, this late night thoughts of, what might be bugging you, so forth and so on, and step into that chariot energy and let that chariot energy guide you, whether you believe and connect that to a god and goddess, because in different decks, they mean different things. And it's guided by the gods. And also, I do like to look at the imagery as well sometimes. So yeah, good things. But remember, go through that Nine of Swords. You got the High Priestess inside of you. And I think this is going to keep coming up in this fam until y'all be like, yeah, I got the High Priestess. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that y'all over there like, I don't got it. What I'm saying is it's a reminder that whatever you need to go through, you can go through and you can achieve that. There's some nice majors on the deck too. It's just going to take progress, but there will be progress, and it's going to take hard work. Working through the veil of illusions, the things that no longer serve you, past thought processes, heartbreaks, what people might say about your path, whatever, can be a work in progress. And there will be times that you'll sit up late at night just trying to just do you, especially when it comes to working through things. And a lot of working through these things will be physical. The reason I say physical, you might bump into somebody in the past. You might see a picture from the past. Some might pop up on your Facebook. We all know how that is. We be good on a Monday, then, a picture from like 3 years back pop up, and we're like, damn, I missed that. So we got to go through some progress and some work. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like that. You can get through this Nine of Swords energy. All right? Don't let your brain control you. It doesn't control you. You control it. Hopefully this resonates in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Craft and Conjure, Aquarius, Moon, Cosmic, Star, Space, whatever, that family. And make sure you check the description below, because I am now officially on TikTok. It ain't nothing too big, but I'm getting addicted to it. So that's in the description box below. Tips and donations are always honored and welcomed, and I cannot blame my stuttering on anything but myself. Can't blame it on retrograde. Thank you, ancestor. In closing, the Hermit. Meditation. You don't have to go into some weird position. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you into, you sitting there with, I'm not, okay, weird is the wrong word. You don't have to go into some tradition that deals just with specific meditation. You can create your own meditative practices. Sometimes walking meditation is the best. Sometimes cleaning meditation is the best. You just clean, you compartmentalize your thoughts, so forth and so on. And that is also a great way to remove things. And then final, for all the people that are ready, we are finally here. It's spring. So if you're still here, I got a tip and a trick for you. To manifest and bring more things into your life, remove crap. Spring cleaning, old letters, things that no longer serve you, because these do carry energy. I'm not saying anything bad, but if you're trying to get over somebody from the past, but you keep looking at that love letter and it brings you more pain, you gotta burn it. You gotta get rid of it. Hold the memories within. All right. So make sure you get that spring cleaning on. There's a little magic in that. Play some music, have some fun, do your thing, burn your incenses, whatever. And you got this. Or just go outside, sit in the woods and meditate, or just talk to a tree. Whatever you do, it's your path. All right. But that's all I got for you, and I'm out. Peace.